And it's crucial for the wider world to note this great transformation has not come from Western interventionists or flying people in beautiful planes giving you lectures on how to live and how to govern your own affairs. No, the gleaming marvels of Riyadh and Abu Dhabi were not created by the so-called nation builders, neocons, or liberal nonprofits like those who spent trillions and trillions of dollars failing to develop Kabul, Baghdad, so many other cities. Instead, the birth of a modern Middle East has been brought by the people of the region themselves, the people that are right here, the people that have lived here all their lives, developing your own sovereign countries, pursuing your own unique visions and charting your own destinies in your own way. It's really incredible what you've done. In the end, the so-called nation builders wrecked far more nations than they built, and the interventionists were intervening in complex societies that they did not even understand themselves. They told you how to do it, but they had no idea how to do it themselves. Peace, prosperity, and progress ultimately came not from a radical rejection of your heritage, but rather from embracing your national traditions and embracing that same heritage that you love so dearly. And it's something only you could do. You achieved a modern miracle, the Arabian way. That's a good way.
Once again, is this just Donald Trump going too far to try and praise the Saudi and please the monarchy? I don't know, because you can surely tell that when Donald Trump is here, he puts his tail between his legs, and he does this with all the most powerful and rich presidents in the world. It's typical of Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping. He has the same attitude. He always puts his tail between his legs. But it's not unusual of Donald Trump to defy all rules. He always go out of the script. He doesn't follow any rules. He breaks all the rules. The guy is a disruptor. But here, what he was talking about is absolutely truth, regardless whether he means what he says, or he's just a two-headed snake. You never know where it's going, whether it's coming or going. Tomorrow he can say this about Saudi Arabia, praising them that they have done it the Saudi way without being preached and lectured about democracy, about changing their way of doing things and all that. You might see the same Donald Trump going into interventionalist policies as this very thing that he's opposing here. But at least I'm glad he's saying something. This has been America's foreign policy for decades, going into other people's businesses, intervening into elections, overthrowing governments. I think it's high time that the world realizes that that bullshit doesn't work anymore. This is the 21st century. The world has awoken to the realities of those actions by America and the West in general. So I think they need to change their ways. Those things have proven to be ineffective. Let other people be, let people build their own countries in their own ways without you intervening. At the end of the day, sometimes when they intervene, they actually destroy, like what they did in Libya and so many other countries. And I'm glad to hear an American leader speaking this truth and telling the world that those things that we used to do, whoever supports it in America, the Democrats or the deep state or whoever, or the Pentagon, but America need to realize this is the 21st century. Those dirty games and those dirty tricks doesn't work anymore. The world have come to realize and they know this. The world has woken up. The world have information. Everybody knows those actions by the West doesn't help anybody. Actually, it destroys instead of building. So let people be, let people build their own societies and their own economies and their own countries in their own way. If you want to help, if you want to partner, come as a partner at a equal footing with respect, like what Donald Trump is doing here to the Middle East. You must come as an equal partner, be respectful, and put your tail between your legs, and we can have a conversation, and we can have a benefit, a win-win situation. And I hope so much that the other side of the political aisle in America will also learn this, so that when we also interact with them as Africa, we hope to see a change in the attitude of the Americans towards Africa, so that we can all benefit, not for them to come and try and lecture us and try to make us change our ways of living.